welcome back to my channel. I have a very different video for you guys today than what I normally do. So I'm still going to be doing a reading for you guys, and it's going to be a little holiday Christmas related reading. So that is actually going to be at the end of the video. So if you just want to fast forward through all this and everything that's about to happen, then go ahead to the timestamp that is down below, because there's a timestamp down there and that will take you directly to the Christmas reading. It is not a pick-a-pile today, so it's just going to be a general Christmas reading for the holidays, just to kind of see what will be going on this holiday season for you in general. So general reading overall, and it's basically, like I said, what's coming up for you this holiday season. But before I get into that, let me get into what the rest of this is all about. So, as you can see, I'm all like Christmassy here with my 98 degrees Santa hat and everything. And I wanted to do something a little special and unique for you guys. So some of you may or may not know that I will be traveling back to my hometown, Chicago, coming up right before Thanksgiving. I'm actually going to be doing a road trip out there because I do not trust being on a plane for 4 hours in a confined space with recycled air and a bunch of strangers with all this COVID stuff going on. So I will actually be driving from LA, where I'm at right here, right now, sitting here, from LA all the way across the country to Chicago. I will be driving, and I feel much safer just in my own car, within my own germs, and then just disinfect like crazy each hotel I wind up landing at every night, which I would do normally anyways, even without COVID, because I have crazy bedbug PTSD, so I would do that regardless. But I feel safer doing that. But since I'm going to be there for Thanksgiving, I'm just going to be staying there the entire stretch of the holiday season, Thanksgiving all the way through Christmas, and I will leave sometime after New Year's to come back to LA. So I'll be there for a long time. And readings and that kind of thing aren't going to change. I'm still going to be doing readings. I'll just be doing it from my mom's place in Chicago rather than here at home in LA. The only times it may be a little wonky is a few days before Thanksgiving when I'm on the road, and when I'm on the road returning, simply because I won't be able to do readings when I'm driving long days, driving across the country. But otherwise, I'm going to try and keep it as consistent as possible, and that's definitely the plan. So anyway, with that coming up very soon and me heading across the country on this adventure, I feel like Jonathan Taylor Thomas in I'll Be Home for Christmas, when he did like that cross-country trip from LA to like the East Coast. Although I promise I won't encounter any buzzards, tumbleweed, whatever. Buzzard, tumbleweed, Santa. Well, I guess I got Santa going on already, but anyway, as you can see, even though we're not even at Thanksgiving yet, I already have my beautiful Christmas tree up. It has been up since November 1st, and I am one of those early Christmas decorating people anyway. It doesn't really matter whether it's COVID or not. I always decorate pretty early. I'm pretty mature on that. Yeah, I've had my decorations up since the 1st, and I just thought it would be kind of fun to give you guys a little Christmas decor tour of how I set up my stuff for Christmas time. Just for something fun, just something unique and something different and something special for the holidays. And maybe it'll brighten your guys' day a little bit and give you like a little bit of something bright and fun and sparkly to watch, and maybe just be like inspired in some way on how you could decorate your home for the holidays. Since this will be up early before most people may be decorating, even, for that matter. So yeah, maybe it'll inspire you to get in touch with your inner elf or something and do some decorating as well. So that's kind of what the point of this video is, and I just wanted to do a quick little intro here and explain that before I launch into it. otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and do this little Christmas tour right now. And after the tour is the reading, of course, which I already mentioned. So, like I said, timestamp for that is still down below if you're not interested in the Christmas tour. But who wouldn't be interested in a Christmas tour? Like, it's so much fun. Let's get all holiday-like and festive. And enough of me rambling on here. Let's get into that Christmas tour. And after that is the reading. So let's do this. So here we are at my door, and as you can see, I have this really cute wreath that is nothing but plastic Christmas balls, basically, like plastic ornaments. And I got it from Target like 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say. And over here we have some red garland with leaves that I put onto this door handle thing, basically. And now we're gonna go inside. All right, first thing, when we walk inside, we have this cute little pink joy ornament and a White Sox Christmas stocking. And here's Shadow wearing his, ooh, look at your eyeshadow. They are glowing like crazy right now. It's because I have the flash on the camera. But he's wearing his little elf shirt that he got from PetSmart the other day. But he's hanging out here too. All right, we're gonna go through the kitchen. There's really nothing Christmassy in the kitchen, you guys. Nothing that fascinating there. But if we look over here to the right, this is actually where I do readings, you guys. Yeah, so this is where I do readings for you. And this is the desk that I use. And there's my ring light and stand. So this is kind of command central for readings, and it's super convenient because I can basically just keep a lot of cards and stuff in here, which is really nice. So they're not just like hanging around all over the place. And there's a couple more drawers on the other side too for that. But yeah, you guys are kind of like getting a tour of my entire place just by doing this Christmas thing by default. Over here we have my parakeets. Let me see if I can get in there and say hi to them. Hi, girls. Their names are Waggles and Ralphie. They're both girls, even though Ralphie has a boy's name. But they get so loud and they get so crazy that I usually have to move them into my bedroom whenever I do readings for you guys. Otherwise, you would never hear me and you would just straight up hear them, and that's it. So, anyway, they're staying in their place for right now, though. I also have 2 candles sitting in the windowsill. They're battery operated, obviously. And up here, we have some pine cone Christmas lights and some gold garland that's kind of just strung up everywhere with a few mini Christmas stockings. So the gold garland kind of just goes everywhere. And then if we turn over here, this is the main attraction, my Christmas tree. It'll be easier to see it when I go on the other side, honestly. But this is my tree. We'll get a little better look at that in a minute. And over here we just have some candles that I went ahead and lit for this little tour because, you know, they're nice. They add to the ambiance. And here we have a palm tree that is ready for Christmas. It's a Christmas palm tree. It's got a Santa hat on it and lights. It's battery operated. I actually got this little guy from Target just recently, so if you guys go to Target, you'll probably see it there. And I have this sparkly pink reindeer, this Christmas reindeer, which I also got from Target. I just realized I never turned on my battery operated lights in here. I got lights in here too. There we go. Ooh, now everything is lit and so pretty. And even my wreath around this candle holder is super cute. Excuse me, Skittles, you're not Christmas. The wreath I got from Bath & Body Works last year. So I actually got it after Christmas. It was on sale. It was only like $5 or something, but it was a really good deal. So yeah, I thought that was super cute and Christmassy. And then there's Shadow again. Gosh, dude, look at those eyes. They just glow. So over here, I'm gonna go ahead and step outside for this because it's gonna be kind of weird if I don't. So outside, we have my Christmas lights that are on my little balcony thing. And out there is the courtyard. You can't really see anything because it's dark. But yes, here we have my Christmas lights. It looks like some of them are actually out and not working, but that's okay. So these are my Christmas lights out on the balcony. These actually stay out all year. That doesn't really change. Okay, let's close that. Yeah, see, that was much better showing it to you outside than not showing it to you outside. Okay, so over here we have my pink Christmas tree, and this guy actually stays out all year. Funny enough, I never put him away. He always sits here. And we have some more gold garland. I got garland strung everywhere, you guys. So much glitter, so much sparkle. See, there's gold garland over this little bookcase hutch area. So that's there. There's that pink reindeer and palm tree again. Okay, so let's get into some of these things here on my tree, right, you guys? So some of these ornaments you may have seen already if you've been doing some of my pick-up piles recently, because I've been pulling ornaments off of the tree to use for my pick-up piles. But yes, here is the tree. I love it. We've got a Chicago ornament there. Yep, there's Bieber. There's Twilight. There's me and Shadow. 98 degrees, 98 degrees, 98 degrees. So many ornaments. There's Starbucks. So many ornaments everywhere. But I love it. I love the garland that's on here too, because the garland that I have on this tree, it's silver, but it's kind of got like this iridescent stuff in it too. So it really makes it sparkle even more. And then I have a whole bunch of like little figurine things that are under my tree, things that can't necessarily be hung, but they just kind of hang out underneath the tree. The best way to spread Christmas cheer, singing loud for all to hear from Buddy the Elf. Then I have a few more that are fun. The tree isn't the only thing getting lit this year. Let's get blessed. Oh my gosh, I keep leaving these cards in my tree on accident. These from the Christmas Love Oracle. That's hilarious. They keep getting lost in my tree because I'll put them in my tree, mainly for like Instagram and TikTok. I'll use it for those to make things a little festive. There's Baby Yoda. But yeah, I'll make things festive by putting those into the tree for a picture or for a TikTok or, you know, a short little video or picture or something. And apparently I forget to take them out of the tree. So that's kind of funny. But so many sparkly things. I mean, we got another sparkly pink unicorn here, and we've got a sparkly gold star. Like, just so much sparkle, you guys. It looks so good. I gotta say, it looks so good. And it's my own tree. Anyways, let's get a little bit of a view of it further away. If I can back it up here so you can see the whole thing. And Shadow's gonna come and find me. So yes, there's the whole thing. And then the best part, you guys, look at that. Look at the top. So look at my topper. there's my tree topper, which I got from Target like a long time ago. And the tree topper itself, it's a silver star. And it reflects up onto the ceiling all this like cool color stuff. It's just amazing. So I love this tree. I love the way I decorate it. I love it, I love it. Like, I don't care if nobody else watches this. I'm just doing it for me at this point because I think it's so awesome. And I love that star topper. It's pretty amazing. So anyway, yeah, there's that. And oh, and I also have this little joy sign that's sitting here, which is pretty cool. And then if we go to the fireplace, this fireplace doesn't actually work. It's never worked, but I have a couple of stockings on there. There's another stocking there. I've had those stockings since I was like a kid, basically. And I'll be home for the holiday sign, which I always thought was appropriate and fitting for me because I do always travel home for the holidays. I've lived in LA for 14 and a half years now, and every single year I've always been home for Christmas. I've never actually spent a holiday, like a Christmas or whatever, here in LA. And then we have another stocking, and this one's one of those stockings that does like the whole you know, mermaid sequin kind of a thing. And we have more garland that kind of wraps around everything up here. And some lights, some battery operated lights on this side, a joy sign. We have some silver garland that's kind of wrapping around some pictures and stuff. And then this picture in particular is definitely for the winter season. It is for the holidays, so that kind of hangs out for this time of the year. And then we have my TV, which is also equally decked out. It has some Christmas lights around it, some battery operated lights, garland of course. We have a little Santa there in the corner. The flashing light thing is actually one of those ice cubes from Disneyland that you can get in one of your drinks. It changes colors basically. So I have several of those around here. I just love those in general. We have I'll be home for Christmas with the state of Illinois, considering that's where I'm from. We've got a couple of candle holders and like this cute little snowflake tray thing that I hold my remote controls in. And let's see, what else is there? I have a few little stockings that are hanging out up here, nothing major. And then a sign that says "Let It Snow" up here. The Christmas lights that you see over on this side of the room, as well as over here on this bookcase stand, those are actually out all year. Those are not just a Christmas thing, that's just like an all year thing. I always have those out. But yes. Oh, and I almost forgot. Over here, where the pink Christmas tree is, we have a little sign that says "Faith" on it, and we have like a little Santa and like looks just like a big chimney basically that he's about to go down. So let's head over this way. We have Santa hanging out here on a closet, and then we have the bathroom. There's not very much in the bathroom, but I'll show it to you guys anyway. We have a Christmas tree, a little table topper Christmas tree, and we have two little Christmas troll dolls sitting on some candles over here by the bathtub. And then we have like, yes, a mass of garland basically. And I know it's like, is that just like a mass of nothing but garland? What is that? It's actually if you can tell, it's like one of those little bath holder things. And I really never ever put anything in there because it's so small and it doesn't hold very much. It doesn't hold things very well either. So I was like, I'll just put a bunch of garland in there and call it a day. And that's what I did. And then we have this little Santa mitten that holds stuff that's on the door. Super cute. And there's Shadow with his glowing eyes. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then one other thing I almost forgot. We have this little baby it's cold outside sign in the bathroom as well. So that's pretty much the bathroom. Nothing too much in there. And then we have my bedroom. And in my bedroom, we have this big willow tree, basically. If you guys saw my birthday live reading, if you guys were there for it, you'll probably recognize it. It was definitely there and a part of that. So we have the Christmas willow tree, and I've got some Christmas lights here in the room, but once again, these stay up pretty much all year. They never come down. But I did put some Christmas ornaments inside the willow tree just because I have so many ornaments in general. Like, I didn't know what to do with all of them, so I just put some on the Christmas willow tree. And I was like, okay, yeah, we'll do that. Then we have some garland on my dresser mirror over here, some garland on my bedroom TV. I know the TV is like super old. It's literally from the 90s. It was in my childhood bedroom growing up, but it is the only TV and the only way I have access to anything with a VCR in it. And I still have VHS tapes. So if I ever want to watch them, I thankfully still have a way to do it. But there's also a DVD player down there, so we're all good on everything. And then, let's see. Oh, and that's just like a little salt lamp thing. It has nothing to do with Christmas, but it changes colors and it's cool. So up here, we have some Jingle Bell, they're supposed to light up, but they're from Disneyland. I got those. And then we have some lights that are up on the desk, my desk hutch here. And those I've had forever. They are actually plugged in by USB through my computer. And once again, there's something that stay up all year. And we have some more lights, like a light necklace that I got from Disneyland as well. And then up here, we have a blue reindeer and another little tabletop tree. So, I think that's it, you guys. I think that pretty much covers everything. I don't think I'm missing anything. That's basically the tour. But it was so much fun to show you guys around, show you guys my Christmas fun. I hope you enjoyed this. You know, I wanted to do something unique. I wanted to do something a little bit different. And that's definitely what this is. It's definitely something a little unique and it's something a little different. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys want me to do more stuff like this, like unique things that are a little bit different from regular readings, I'm more than willing to crank that out for you. It doesn't always have to be readings. It could be other things too. And Shadow's right there with you. Yeah. Oh, look at those eyes. They're glowing. I can't get over his eyes. Anyway, that's the tour, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. And now we're going to go ahead and launch into the reading portion of this video. Okay, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that little Christmas decor tour. But now we are here at the reading portion of this video. And like I said, this is just going to be a general reading, no pick a pile or anything like that today because I already did like part of this video doing the Christmas tour, obviously. So this is just going to be a general Christmas holiday related reading. So basically just kind of tuning in to see what's happening for you guys as a whole, as a collective this holiday season. So we have the Christmas Love Oracle out by Fire Witch Tarot, which is like the perfect deck to use for anything holiday related. And expect to see this thing out many, many more times this holiday season because that's just the way I roll. and we're going to just start pulling cards from everything that's laid out here. I've already shuffled it, and we're just going to dive in and see what comes through. So let's pick out something right here from the middle. And we've got workaholic. Works on holidays, away from family, puts work first. So you or someone that you know may be just simply working really hard this holiday season. Maybe bills are tight and, you just got to make the money is what it comes down to. Either that, or maybe there are just a lot of expectations upon you at work where they're like, you need to be here, you need to be doing stuff, whatever the case may be. So whatever the reason is, it just seems like you're going to be working hard. Maybe it's not even something that's required of you, but just maybe something that you want to do. Maybe you're just super ambitious and a hustler of some sort. Maybe you got some of that Capricorn in you where they just work and they work and they work. So that could be possible too. But either way, someone is being a workaholic this holiday season. And if it's not you, and if it's somebody around you in your life who is like that, you'll probably know automatically who that person is. And if that's the case, it's probably just a good idea to give them grace and understanding with that. But at the same time, if you can include them in some holiday festivities, that would always be nice too. Because, of course, we want our friends and our family and our loved ones to be there and enjoy the holidays with us. Okay, let's pull something from up here. See what we get. Sancho the Lover. I don't know why I always giggle when I see this card come out. It's just funny. I don't know. Because they're calling him Sancho the Lover. I don't know. But either way, it sounds like someone is going to be quite the lover this holiday season. Somebody definitely wants to love you up. And when I look at this guy, when I think of Sancho, I think of somebody who is very charismatic, very King of Wands kind of energy, someone who is kind of like a charmer. They know all the right words to say. They're a real smooth talker kind of a thing. So yeah, there may be someone coming your way this holiday season who is just going to know all the right things to say to just make you melt. So that could be going on. Okay, let's see what comes out down here. Strong spiritual beliefs. So it seems like despite the fact that there's going to be a lot of work happening this holiday season, I feel like you're not going to be moved though when it comes to your convictions of faith and your spiritual beliefs. I feel like you're someone who's probably pretty strong and stable in what you believe. And, if you are the person who's deciding to be the workaholic this holiday season and just work your way through it, I don't think that you're doing it because it's like you don't care and you're not spiritual or anything like that. But I feel like you do have that, at your core and everything, which is why you're just like, you know what? It's fine. I've got this. I can do this spiritual thing any day. I don't need one day or one season to do that. So, so I feel like your faith and your strength, your belief in God, your trust in God is good no matter what. All right. What else? What do we need to know is going on with this group? Abandoned, left out in the cold. So for some of you, I feel like one of the reasons why you may wind up throwing yourself into work is you may feel left out. This could be romantically related. It could be a love interest that makes you feel that way, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be family, the way family treats you. I know that not everybody has an easy time connecting with their family over the holidays, and it can be very challenging and not always the easiest. So, whether it's family or whether it's a love interest or something else, someone may possibly make you feel left out. They may make you feel left out in the cold which, like I said, I feel like maybe one of the reasons you throw yourself into work kind of as a distraction, as a way to keep busy and work your way through that, if that is the case. But I do think you guys are going to be okay, because once again, we still have strong spiritual beliefs. I do believe that your faith and your trust in God is going to carry you through, because bottom line is, you're just a strong person, period. Like, you just are. Best buds. So if you are going through a hard time all this holiday season, I feel like your friends are going to be supportive of you. You know, if maybe the abandoned, left out in the cold does refer to family, I feel like for you, your friends are probably your family for you. They're like your soul family. You know, your sisters from another mister, your brother from another mother, kind of thing. You know, someone doesn't have to be blood related to you to feel like family and to feel close with. So I feel like your friends are really going to be there for you this holiday season, and they're going to be supportive. And, you know, just lean into that. Lean into where there is support, to where things are healthy, and to where things are good. And I feel like your friends are definitely there for you, supporting you, encouraging you, and rooting you on. All right. What else? What else? Let's pick another one here from the middle. These cards like to get all over the place. A call from your beloved. So the more I'm seeing this come through, the more I feel like the abandoned, left out in the cold may be a family situation, because if you're getting a call from your beloved, and if your beloved is feeling like Sancho here, being Mr. Hey, meet me under that mistletoe over there and let's have a smooch. You know, he probably talks a lot smoother than that. Obviously, I am not a Sancho. But anyway, yeah, like, if your person's reaching out to you and they're being, like, all seductive towards you and stuff like that, I don't feel like they're the ones who are going to be leaving you out in the cold. I feel like it may be more of a family thing for you guys. But rest assured, like, obviously you have a love interest and you have your friends who are there for you. So, you know, that's a good thing. And of course you have work as well. Just don't get too lost in that, you know. All right. I still believe. I feel like this card goes along really well with these strong spiritual beliefs. You guys still believe, you still have faith, you still have strength, you still have hope, you still have peace in a world of complete and total utter chaos. You still have joy, even where there is doubt, even where there is fear. So I feel like, you know, that's what these two cards together really represent. That, you know, you have a strong sense of self, and that you have a firm anchor on the inside of you that really holds your faith down, and that really helps you out pretty much in every other area of your life. And I feel like that's something that your friends probably really admire about you and love about you. It's probably something your Sancho loves about you as well. So yeah, like, that just emphasizes that even more. I think you guys, that you guys have, like, this beautiful childlike faith where you just believe and you're just trusting, and you know that things aren't always easy, but you get through it, and you know that things are going to get better. And, you know, if something is, bottom line is, change is always going to be there. You can't avoid it. If things are good today, chances are something is going to eventually go wrong at some point. Not that I encourage that kind of thinking, but I don't want to say go wrong, but you know there's going to be challenges, I guess you could say, at some point, that things won't always be smooth sailing. But if things are really bad, you know, change is going to have to happen. And when change happens, it can go from bad to better, to something good. You know, that's kind of the whole point of change. So, anyway, but you guys know, you guys have faith, you get it. Okay, next card. Don't ever let me go. Aw. So yeah, I do feel like your love interest, your romantic situation, I do feel like this person, really cares about you. They're gonna hit you up, they're gonna give you a call, they're gonna wanna be Mr. Smooth here, but I don't feel like they're just being like smooth in a way just to like get something out of you or to manipulate you or anything like that. I feel like they're just like that because, that may be a part of their personality or something, and, like when a guy wants to seduce you, he wants to seduce you. But I do feel like it's more than just like that physical connection. I do feel like he really cares about you at the core. He really cares about your heart because, this picture here, it's very tender. It's very sweet. You can tell that they care about each other and it's more than just like this, physical passion kind of thing, which is more like what Santa would probably be. So it's a mixture of what's the word I'm looking for? Not salty. I don't want to use the word salty. That's something different altogether. Savory, maybe. Savory and sweet. It's a mixture of savory and sweet, I guess you could say. But, yeah, I do feel like things are going to be good between you and your person, you and your friends, you and your faith. It just seems like family, I feel like, maybe a bit of a struggle this holiday season. I don't know. Maybe you guys have differing political views or something, and that's been part of the pressure as well. Special surprise. So this is nice. There's definitely going to be a special surprise your way. It could involve your person. It may not necessarily. It could be in regards to anything. For example, maybe for some of you, you're going to be working so hard that your surprise could be a raise or a promotion. For others of you, it could be romantically related, but it just seems like there's going to be a nice, pleasant surprise waiting for you guys this holiday season. So that's always a good thing, for sure. Okay, let's pick all the way down here. Wrong path. Okay, well, I feel like if anything, this is more just kind of a warning. I don't feel like it's saying you guys are going to go down the wrong path. You're going to make bad choices. Because there's a lot of other good things going on here, especially, if you are someone who is very strong in your faith and you're believing and you're trusting in things. Usually when we're not going down the wrong path. We're just, kind of letting go and letting God. That's what it comes down to. But I think if anything, this card is a warning to you guys just not to go down the wrong path. And I feel like the way you wind up going down that wrong path is when you start overthinking and you start overanalyzing things and you start getting into that negative headspace. And, anything that's not for you, you're going to wind up feeling condemned. There's a difference between condemnation and conviction. You can feel convicted about something that you need to change and that you need to do to make your life better, but you'll have peace about it. You'll feel light and airy about it, even if it's something challenging. But if it's something that is a big problem, and if it's something that's definitely not for you, it's going to feel like this heavy weight on your shoulders. You're going to feel pressure. You're going to feel like you're carrying an anvil in a backpack on your back, basically, is what it comes down to. So just be on the lookout for those kinds of emotions because your body knows how to tell you these things better than you think. So just pay attention to those things so you don't fall victim to going down the wrong path. I feel like if anything, some of this family stuff here with the abandoned, left out in the cold could be a temptation to go down the wrong path of maybe having a pity party for yourself or, exchanging in toxic behaviors and conversations with them, maybe getting into an argument that really isn't even necessary to go there. So just be on the lookout for that. I think you guys are going to be okay, but it's just, a little, hey, heads up here. Just wanted you to know. Okay. Let's get another one from the middle. I still have hope for us. So, once again, I feel like this is going back to your person, especially if you guys have had a hard time dealing with your person throughout the course of this year. And maybe, you know, you've looked at these other cards and you're like, what? Giving me a call? Are you kidding? He's not going to call me. What? Like, what? Don't ever let me go. No way. He wouldn't say that. But, you know, you guys, you never know. This person does still have hope for you. And, you know, Christmas time is a time of miracles, and you never know what can happen. So just be open. Allow things to have a chance to go the way that they're going to go. I do feel like there are good things, though, specifically when it comes down between you and your person. Let's go with the very first one here. Divinely delicious. I will eat you up. So, I feel like that's Sancho talking there. Sancho wanted to put in his word. He's like, yes, I love you, but I also want to eat you. So, just a heads up. All right. That was kind of funny. Okay, let's go with this one here. Single parent. So it's possible that you could be a single parent, or somebody that you're close to could be a single parent. Maybe your person is a single parent. Maybe someone that you're struggling with within your family and you have these issues with is a single parent. But there's a single parent somewhere in the situation here. So take it as it resonates, whether it's you or someone that you know, that you're close to or whatever. But either way, there's a single parent involved. All right. I'm starting to run out of space. I'm going to try and do as much as I can down here. We're already like 17 minutes in, almost 8. That's fine. Or 18. That's fine. We can keep going. I'll just keep going until I fill the space, I think. Bad spending habits. So this could be what the wrong path is in warning to. It could be warning you to be careful with your holiday spending this year. You know, it's fine to get people Christmas presents and that kind of thing, but you know, make a budget. Don't go overboard. You know, if anything, maybe try and make a deal within your family where, especially like this year, you know, so many people are struggling financially. Maybe make a deal where instead of like going and buying for everybody just buys for like one person or something like that, or set a limit in terms of the price for the gifts or something like that. You guys will figure it out. But either way, just be careful. I feel like maybe that could be what the wrong path was in suggestion to. That's very highly possible, because that definitely was a warning. And that's something that I don't think your spiritual faith would necessarily take you off track on. But, you know, it could happen. Stood up. So I feel like that kind of ties in here with the abandoned, left out in the cold. Once again, I still feel like this is going to wind up being a family member, not your person, because your person's vibes. Sorry, I have like a frog in my throat there for a minute. Still there. But your person's energy seems to be pretty good. So I do feel like this is still in regards to some kind of family situation. So, you know, I get it. It's definitely a bummer, but you're going to have to try and not to allow this to bother you too terribly much. Tap into that faith and strength that you have on the inside. And I still feel like I have some weird frog in my throat out of nowhere. Protection is a gift. So I feel like this is just a little heads up for when you see Sancho and he decides that he wants to eat you all up. So just some of these are just little reminders I feel like you guys need, whether it's a reminder not to overspend on Christmas presents, or a reminder to not get so caught up in the moment that you forget this little guy. Yeah, just another reminder. Unless you guys want to get pregnant or something, you know, then go not use it, I guess. But otherwise, yeah, just a little reminder to wrap up the present. Wrap that present up. All right, let's go with one down here. Guided by angels. This one totally makes sense for you guys. with the strong spiritual beliefs, and I still believe, like everybody has angels looking after them. You don't have to believe a damn thing to have angels watching over you. You could be as atheist as the day is long, but everybody has angels watching over them. But you guys definitely do, and this is just confirmation of that, and confirmation I feel like you guys probably have a really close relationship with your angels that are around you. You may be the ones who actually know who your main angels are. You may have conversations and talk to them frequently. You may thank them for their protection and their guidance a lot. But yeah, I feel like angels are definitely a huge part of your life and a huge part of just surrounding you and being there with you in general, which is beautiful. And I feel like that's something that's there with you all year long. It's not something that is just a holiday thing. It's just a you thing. And we have enjoying yourself. So I do feel through the ups and the downs of the holiday season, because you guys definitely have some ups and downs going on here, that you're still going to be able to relax at some point. You're still going to be able to enjoy yourself and just enjoy the season and take it in for what it is. I feel like I may have to get a drink of water. Hold on, you guys. I gotta get a drink of water, and there's a notification that just popped up here. Go away, please. Thank you. Hold on. I'm getting a drink of water. It's driving me nuts. Oh. Okay. I'm back. I got my water. Thankfully, it's not that far away. That was just weird and annoying. I don't know. Maybe that's God's way of saying wrap up the reading. Wrap it up, wrap it up, wrap it up. Ha ha ha. Like the protection gift. Wrap it up. But I will soon. I want to try. We still have some white space right here, so I want to fill up that space and be able to utilize everything here to give you guys the most fullest reading I can before wrapping this up. Okay, let's pick the very last one down here. Our love is timeless. Aww, that's so sweet. See, I really feel like you guys are good in the love department. I really do. I don't feel like yeah, does this person want to do some stuff with you? Sure, because you're divinely delicious. You guys need that protection. And you got, sexy Sancho man here. So yeah, do they want to get down? Do they want to get frisky under that tree? Totally. But it's way more than just physical for them. There's definitely that mental, spiritual, and emotional connection, because the mental, spiritual, and emotional is what gets you to this point. It's what makes things last, because, bodies change and faces age and all that other kind of stuff. But who you are on the inside, if anything, it should just turn more so into a fine wine. It gets sweeter with time. It gets better with age. And I feel like your person knows that. And this is ultimately what they want with you. So I really do feel like things are good between you and your person this holiday season. Even though it may not feel like it right now, but keep holding on to that faith. You may be blown away by what is to come. Smothered with love, which is funny. Honestly, what I pick up with this is when your person picks up that phone and gives you a call, and they come in, all Sancho-like and everything, and they're also saying things to you like, don't ever let me go, and stuff like that. I feel like you guys are actually going to be overwhelmed by it, and you guys are almost going to feel smothered by it. Not you smothering them, but them kind of smothering you. Not in an unhealthy way or anything like that, but I feel like because whoever this person is, whatever's been going on with you guys, chances are, like I said, things may not have been easy between you guys this year. So if they come in and they're suddenly like that, you may just be taken off guard. And it may actually be a very normal amount of affection that they're showing you. but because you're so used to so little, it may feel like sensory overload for you. And then it may feel like you're being smothered when you're really not. So I feel like if anything, it's going to be more of that shock factor, more so than anything else. So we've got space for about 2 more cards. I'm going to pull 2 more, and then I'm going to pull you guys your Jesus card and wrap this up. So where should we pick our final 2? We'll go in the middle. And we'll go, I'm just going to close my eyes, and wherever my hand lands is where we're going to go. Right here. Okay, so our last 2 cards are playful, and I want you to meet my family. So that's pretty awesome. Well, number 1 here with playful, I feel like this kind of goes back into the whole enjoying yourself card, that you're going to be enjoying yourself this holiday season, whether it's with friends or your special person. If you are the single parent, then you're probably going to be playful with your own kid and have some fun with your kids, basically. But yeah, so there's definitely going to be some playful energy going on, some happy times going on, so that's always a good thing. And as for I want you to meet my family, even if you're having hard times with your family this holiday season, you're not going to be having a hard time with your person's family, that's for sure, because they want you to meet their family. And, you know, it's like I was just saying earlier, like with the Best Buds card, that sometimes family is like people that we're not related to by blood, but, you know, we have that soul connection, that soul family. And that may be what you wind up discovering between you and your person, and when you meet their family. So it may not necessarily be a time for you spending time with your family, but you spending time with theirs, which is still a beautiful thing, and is still, in essence, your family, because if this is the person that you spend the rest of your life with, then those people are going to be your family. So either way, that's a good thing. That's a positive thing. And I feel like that will probably go well. Anyway, let me pull out my Jesus deck here, and I'll pull out 1 Jesus card for you guys to wrap things up with here for everybody to know. And we'll call it a day on this. So let me just shuffle here for a minute. All right, Jesus, what would you like us to know, please, about the upcoming holiday season? And what would you just like them to know in general? What do they need to hear right now, God? What do they need to hear? All right. You guys got, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. Matthew 5:9. So I feel like basically this card is saying, you know, to keep peace in your heart and to keep the peace with others. You know, it can be really easy to get frustrated and to respond in a negative way to people when they, you know, are mean or nasty to us or take out their bad moods on us and that kind of thing. But the best thing to do is to always respond with peace and love and kindness, because, you know, if somebody is mean and nasty to you, and you don't know why they were mean and nasty to you, like, you don't know what kind of day they had. You don't know what they've been going through. You know, maybe a family member or something died that day, and, you know, they don't know how to handle it. Maybe they lost their job. Maybe it was something even a lot smaller, and someone just cut them off in traffic and just put them in a bad mood. But bottom line is, don't continue that cycle. Don't continue to hold on to that negativity that they put onto you. Instead, be of peace, be of joy, keep that in mind, and give that back to them, because they probably need it more than you know and that you even realize. And it goes a long way. I mean, prime example, especially considering I'm using these Bible cards right now. On one of my videos recently, somebody commented that they didn't like the Jesus cards basically, and they were just like, keep your religion to yourself or whatever. And you know what? I can't do that, and I'm not going to do that because this is a major part of who I am. And honestly, you guys, I wouldn't even do readings at all if it didn't involve Jesus, because my relationship with him is that important. And I don't make that the entire reading, obviously, but it is a small portion of it. And I have had others respond to me when I do these readings saying how they appreciate these Jesus cards and that they really enjoy them, that they really like them. So I do know that it is resonating and it is helping other people. And I responded to this person basically with love and kindness, and you know, I wasn't offended. You know, I kind of figured by their tone that they were going through something. So, you know, I was just very kind in return, and the kindness was paid back because a while later they responded to my comment and they actually apologized, and they did say that they were going through a hard time, and I really appreciate that. You know, so it does pay off. It does make a difference being kind to people. So, you know, I hope that that person is doing better now. You know, whether they like my Jesus cards or not, that's not the point. But the point is here, you guys, is to be of peace within yourself. That does make a big difference. Be kind to others. Treat others as you would want to be treated. That's pretty much the point. And take that into the holiday season, because the holiday season could have all kinds of crazy ups and downs, whether you're dealing with family or maybe things on the job or whatever the case may be. So anyways, that's what I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this Christmas reading here right now. If the message did not flow, of course, just let it go. But if it did make sense, if it did resonate in some way, shape, and form, please let me know and leave a comment down below. Even a simple small emoji goes a long way. And please give this video a thumbs up. That certainly helps me out. Feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know of future videos when they are on the way. And I am just so incredibly grateful, you guys, that you decided to stop on by here today and spend some time with me. And I really hope that you enjoyed the Christmas tour, because it's definitely something unique and different, and it's not like the usual thing of doing this. So I really hope that you guys did enjoy it. If you skipped it and just went straight to the reading, that's okay too. You know, that's what I'm primarily here for. But I just wanted to share all my Christmas stuff with you because, you know, I'm like a Buddy the Elf on the inside. I just love Christmas. I do. I love Christmas, and it's a part of me wanting to spread the cheer and spread the joy with you guys, and maybe it'll inspire somebody else to, you know, deck out their place to the nines this year and make their place look like their own little candy cane lane or something like that. So yeah, and even if you notice here on my table, just really quickly, I have like this little candy cane. It's really an ornament, but I set it over here. And I have this adorable little deer. It's so cute. Such a cute little deer. I don't think you guys can necessarily see them all the time from your perspective on the camera, but they sit here and they make things look a little bit more festive. And then I have this too. It's a candle holder. There's a little battery operated votive in there, and then there's this holly stuff inside to make it look super festive. When I used to have my Beetle convertible, I used to put this in the flower vase at Christmas time and drive around like that, and that was always fun. And that was a fun car. It was a cute car, but I had it for 10 years, and then it died. Had all kinds of problems, and now I have an SUV. So I went from a small little convertible to a SUV, and yeah, it's very different. Anyway, that's a different story for another time. Which reminds me, I am going to be traveling on the road coming up here very soon, driving back to Chicago, as I mentioned at the beginning of my video. I may be doing like kind of a little Q&A from the road. I'm not going to be going live or anything, and I can't do readings while driving, obviously, but I may kind of take some like general relationship twin flame related questions. If you guys can make them really short, and I can just make a little post-it note that I can put on my steering wheel and just like put my camera on and maybe like have a discussion with you guys, I guess you could say. I don't know. It's just an idea I'm playing around with. We'll see what happens. But yeah, because I'm just trying to think of a way to still like crank out content for you guys and still keep it related to this kind of stuff, and also kind of fit the things that I'm doing being on the road. So it's going to be like this weird combination of things, at least temporarily for that week, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, now I'm just starting to ramble, you guys. I need to wrap this up. I've been doing so much, it's not even funny. But yes, thank you for checking out this video. Thank you for spending this time with me, whether it's the Christmas tour or the reading or whatever. I am just grateful for you guys. I hope you have an amazing day. Keep sparkling. I am sending you lots of hugs and much love.